stepping up to the podium. We want you to hear what they have to say.
They kicked in, mine kicked in, and you just go to work.
Have you processed what's happened to you?
You have, of course, friends were shot. Bad things happened, and I'm going to continue to take care of my soldiers, and I'm going to continue to move forward.
How difficult was it for y'all to render aid to your brothers and sisters that were shot by another one of your brothers? How much more difficult was that?
You don't really kind of process that on this, at the moment. You just take care of the people that you see are injured.
When you heard the gunshots, did you immediately think this is bad, or were you thinking there's somebody out on the train, because the fireman was very close by? What did you sense this is bad?
Really didn't process that it was a gunshot at first, and then took a moment to kick in like that was a gunshot. That was a gunshot. And I started yelling through the hallways, there was a gunshot.
Please, I'll share if you don't mind. Okay. Each of you too. I mean, we'd like you to jump in. We're trying to get a sense for what this sounded like, what this felt like. When you heard the shots for the first time, can you give me your, first of all, gut reactions? And I know you got to train to react, but walk us through that process for us.
So I wasn't actually on the scene. I got a call from my Command Sergeant Major Alvarado. I was here at the headquarters, and I immediately ran over to the COP, to the building where my companies work. What I can describe to you when I got on the scene, I saw individuals doing triage, triaging patients and things like that. As a commander of this unit, I'm incredibly proud to see everybody come together. You know, I talk about three things every single day when I'm in front of the formation: teamwork, winning, and trust. The teamwork that I saw yesterday made me proud as a commander. I saw Staff Sergeant Taylor, who's my retention NCO, totally different job, but she immediately rendered aid. I saw First Sergeant Arnold running around, directing traffic, doing the things that he did. So for me as a commander, I'm very proud of these soldiers.
Commander, do you know the suspect?
Yes.
Were there any warning signs or any behavioral issues that you noticed?
None at this time.
Staff Sergeant Taylor, what made you jump into action?
So I was in my office, which was at the opposite end of the building, and I was just checking my email, and I heard First Sergeant Arnold yelling that there was a gunshot that went off. I didn't personally hear the gunshot, but I heard him yelling it, so I popped out to the hallway to see what was going on, and I heard him yelling about there being smoke, and I saw the smoke at the end of the hallway, and I noticed there was a soldier laying on the ground, so I immediately sprinted over to the soldier and started rendering aid. He had been shot, and so I was rendering aid to him while First Sergeant started calling for medics. So that was about.
Were you scared?
Not at that time. I believe you have adrenaline, and I previously was a combat medic for 7 years, and I've worked EMS for the county before, so I have been in these type of situations before, where I've had to render aid to someone with gunshot wounds. So I had a little bit of experience, I believe, helped get me through that situation.
Was it different knowing that it was Sergeant Radford, one of your guys' coworkers?
I think it's too soon in the situation to really process all of that. It's only been one day.
We're going to take maybe one or two more questions with that because we've got to move on.
Commander, you train these soldiers to prepare for battle, to fight enemies overseas, and here they are fighting a gunman right here as they're training. How do you process that?
It's tough, but I'm just happy to know that the training that they got, they went into action. It's really it's a battle drill, and they went into action and did what they need to do. So whether it's here or overseas, or if we're in combat, they did the right thing. But yes, it's tough, but you never want to have that happen as a commander. But like I said, I'm incredibly proud of them.
Okay, final question.
When y'all got home for the day and were able to get back with your families, did you hug them a little tighter last night?
A little bit.
Absolutely.
I made my kids' favorite dinner, and we had dinner as a family, yes.
Thank you. so much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Now, you were just hearing from some of the soldiers that were involved in yesterday's shooting attack at Fort Stewart, those that helped subdue the shooter, those that rendered aid in the moments immediately after. 6 of them were all awarded medals for their bravery and for their actions yesterday. They were awarded medals by the Secretary of the Army, Dan Driscoll, a little while ago within the hour there on base. Before we let you go here and get you back to programming, I do want to fill you in really quickly here. None of the injured were identified yet today. 3 of them actually, and this is from the Brigadier General there, John Lubis. 3 were released from the hospital yesterday. 1 remains at Memorial, 1 remains at Wynn. They're on base in Hinesville. They are expected to make a recovery. As for the suspect, 28-year-old Sergeant Cornelius Radford, his charges are still unclear right now, though he is in custody and in jail in Liberty County. It's likely he'll be transferred to a military detention facility in some short order here. The gun that was used in the attack, again, was a personal gun, not a military weapon. The official speaking this morning didn't want to comment exactly how that gun got onto base. As they say, they are still in the beginning stages of the investigation. They're still processing evidence from that scene yesterday. The Secretary of the Army said he also met with the injured soldiers and their families today. They did offer a lot of support to those folks and the folks in the military community there at Fort Stewart. And they say all of the investigative findings at some point will be released to the public in the interest of transparency, though my guess is that's not going to happen in a short amount of time. It appears this investigation will take some time to wrap up. That is all we have for you right now to bring you up to speed with what's going on there at Fort Stewart after yesterday's shooting attack on base involving all of those soldiers. You can always go to WSAV.com for the very latest. It's all there for you on the homepage.